So you might be wondering, why am I not losing weight if I'm not eating? Well, the surprising answer coming up next. In this video, I'll talk about whether not eating really helps you lose weight. Then I'll reveal whether weight is as simple as calories in, calories out, like you've been told. And finally, I'll go over what else determines whether you can lose weight. And by the way, it's not just what you eat. We've heard it a million times: eat less, exercise more. So you would think that eating less or not eating would help you lose weight, right? Not necessarily. It's not good to cut too low on calories for a prolonged period of time, and here's why. Your body is wired for survival. If you consistently deprive your body of food for a prolonged period of time, it'll back off on using as much fuel. It thinks food is in short supply, so it uses less. Over time, this will eventually slow down your metabolism. Frequently going for long periods of time without food also deprives your body of the nutrients it needs to function. Starvation is not the answer to weight loss. You will cause your body harm and you will be miserable. There are safe, sustainable ways to lose weight without eating one lettuce leaf a day and nothing else. I mean, we've all heard of the lemon and cayenne pepper diet. We've heard of the cabbage soup diet. I mean, I listen to these diets. I think back, and I've been in this industry 25 years, and I think back of all the diets I have watched come and go, and I cringed. The apple a day diet. Oh, and we put ourselves through this, and people get so desperate, and we get that. I'm not judging you. If you are that desperate and you're doing these detox shakes and you're miserable all day long for 30 days, I get that you're trying, you're grasping at straws, you're desperate, you're miserable, and you just want to lose weight. I remember I was heavy too. I remember those days where I would basically do anything, and I'm so embarrassed to admit some of the things that I've done. And you think about the HCG diet. That's with the pregnancy hormone that they give you in the shot, and you're supposed to eat 500 calories a day. 500 calories a day? And people are like, yeah, well, I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. Yeah, I bet you did. But then what happened when you stopped the HCG program? You put the weight back on. How about phentermine pills? Phentermine is a derivative of methamphetamine. It will jack you up. I mean, you'll clean your house and you'll reorganize your broom closet, but you ain't gonna sleep. And it makes you to where you're not interested in food. These are very dangerous methods, but I don't want you to think I'm judging you, because I went down that road too. I took the phentermine pills. I ordered the pills and the shakes online on infomercials at 2 o'clock in the morning. Believe me, you are in good company. But there is a better way where you could lose weight much quicker without having to go through all that, and I'll tell you more at the end of this video. Now, it's true, most people in today's society eat way more food than they need to survive or even thrive. A constant surplus of calories isn't good for you either, obviously. You can get fat eating too much of anything. It's harder to do that when you're eating the right, real food, but it can still happen. Most people also eat way too often. Unless you're Michael Phelps, you don't need to be eating 3 meals and 2 snacks. And we were all taught to eat 3 meals and 2 snacks. But like I said, unless you're an elite level athlete like I used to be when I was fighting, training 5 hours a day, or in Michael Phelps' case, training 8 hours a day, you don't need that much food. You don't need to follow those government guidelines of eating constantly, every 2 hours, bam, bam, bam. It is flawed. It is wrong. And ever since the government set out those government guidelines, our obesity rates and metabolic diseases have skyrocketed. We are the sickest and the fattest in human history. They got it wrong. And here on this video, I'm so glad you're here watching, because now you're getting the right information. Even so, eating too little for prolonged periods of time can backfire. How much and how often you need to eat is going to depend on your unique needs and situation. Everybody's different. But finding the right balance for you comes down to both quality and quantity of the food that you eat. That's right. The quality of the calorie matters as much as, if not more than, the quantity of the calories. 100 calories of steak and 100 calories of Twinkies do very different things to your body, believe me. Steak has nutrients, fat, protein. It doesn't spike your insulin and your body can use almost all of it. Twinkies, on the other hand, are processed garbage full of sugar. They spike insulin really high and your body stores it as fat. If you're in a calorie deficit but eating processed crap and sugar that feeds obesity and disease, you won't lose weight. Plus, you'll be depriving your body of nutrients which will break down and make you more susceptible to problems. If you live on chips, donuts, soda, but are obese, your body is malnourished. I know that's hard to believe. You are overfed but undernourished. It's a myth that being malnourished makes you skinny. When you eat junk, you can be both fat and malnourished. Before I go further, hey, let's you and I talk, okay? Let's talk a little bit. I want you to comment below because I read all your comments and I love them. And I want you to tell me, were you that desperate in the past that you just put yourself on a starvation diet? I mean, no judgment. I shared my personal story with you, so I'm not judging you. I want to hear from you. Comment below, tell me your story. Food is not the only factor in whether you lose weight. I mean, it's a big factor, but it's not the only factor. You need to make sure your sleep is a priority because it is the #1 rule in weight loss. Your body senses a lack of sleep as stress and hangs on to water, which will eventually make you gain real weight. On my nutrition program, the Code Red Lifestyle, people can be doing everything right and still not lose without sleep. Create a sleep routine, clean up your bedroom, power down your devices, and protect your sleep. You also need to stay hydrated with water, not soda, not energy drinks, not alcohol, which by the way will dehydrate you, or any other crap. Drink normal water. Most adults can safely drink a gallon a day. Water flushes out toxins stored in the fat tissue. Don't drink enough water when you lose weight and the toxins will reabsorb. It's called auto-intoxication. Water also helps you sleep better and feel full so you don't overeat. Are you starting to see why not eating is no guarantee of weight loss? There are a lot of other factors, including sleep, water, and quality of food. On my program, the Code Red Lifestyle, I teach you how to use real food, water, and sleep to help lose weight. No shakes, no pills, no diet foods, and you don't even need to exercise because you can't outtrain a bad diet. I will also teach you to listen to your body, which will do more for your weight than just about anything else. You've got to eat the right foods so you can hear your body's signal. Crap foods messes up that signal. Going without food is not the answer. You need calories to survive. Your car needs the right fuel to run, and your body needs the right fuel as well. Stop thinking you need to avoid eating to lose weight and feel better. You need to manage your eating. That's very different from starving yourself to try to lose the weight. If you starve to lose weight, you'll put it back on the instant you resume your eating. Don't even go there. One of the many wonderful things about the 10-Pound Takedown Challenge is you get a food list. You're going to get a food list that has a very clear 2 columns. It says what to eat, what to avoid. Black and white, easy peasy. You don't even have to guess. You just eat off this column and don't eat off this column. That's one of many things you're going to receive. You're going to receive a tracking sheet where we're going to track water, weight, and sleep each day for 30 days. You're going to receive a rules list. It's so super simple. We don't want to overcomplicate this for you because simplicity is the name of the game. But, you know, it ain't sexy, and people, they don't think it works. But the Code Red Lifestyle can get just as much weight off people as bariatric surgery can. So, yeah, after over 60,000 people coming through my program, I kind of know what I'm doing, and I want to help you do this. So I linked it up below. Join the next challenge. We have them every month. So if you missed last month, you can always join the one coming up, and I'll see you on the next video. In this video, I'll talk about whether or not not eating. I need to emphasize not. Okay. It thinks food is in short supply. Frequently going. Shoot, right? It's still now it's scrolling when I don't want it to. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, hold on. And you're doing these detox shakes. Okay, let me keep going. You can either You can get fat eating. Oh, no. I wanted to kind of riff on that. Hold on. 3 meals and 2 snacks. 5.5? Oh, geez. Feels like longer. How much and how often you eat. How much and how often you need to eat. Oh, she just talks about that. Okay. Say that again.
Did you ever get engagement?
I did not.
Okay.
Stop me. What's the name of this video again?
Why
Oh.
am I not losing weight if I'm not eating?
For not eating. All right, now where are we? 11 minutes. A little out a little bit. One of the many. Okay, I'll just do my close and I'll just draw it out a little bit.